Welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday. My name is Spencer.
And I'm Lance.
And we are in the garage. Tonight, we got a kind of just a story time about some of our greatest automotive purchase mistakes. But first, we're going to go over to the businessman next door here, Lance, and he's going to give us Timo time.
Why am I the businessman?
You're in a dress shirt.
I came from work.
Yeah, you are a businessman.
Yeah, but not here.
No, we're not doing business here.
All right.
Well, tell us about what the business you did with Timo.
Bought myself a 12-volt intelligent pulse repair charger.
Oh, I've heard about these. Never used one.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out. I got a knife here. It's an unboxing video.
Yeah. How do you like the packaging?
You know, it's stout, is what I would say.
Yeah. Is everything spelled correctly on there? The Google Translate worked?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so, actually.
I mean, let's look at the brand.
This is a RJ Tide.
There's some.
I think those aren't actually letters in the English.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. It's. Yeah.
Yeah. Here it is, in Spencer's favorite color.
Green?
I don't know. What do you like? Orange?
Orange usually.
Okay, yeah. Orange. You glad I said green? Okay, but yeah, it comes with a manual. All right.
I got everything spelled.
Doesn't look
spelled
great.
Correctly in there.
Does not look great. But yeah.
So what do you do with it?
You use this charge a 12-volt battery.
Yeah, but it doesn't. How does it repair?
Yeah.
The batteries or whatever they're supposed to do.
So I'll tell you the deal on this. There was a thing that if you spent X amount of dollars, you got a free item, and this was my free item. This did not.
Did you? Yeah. What's the retail? The TV retail?
I can tell you another story. Once I got it, I decided that I have no idea what this thing is for. I really don't need it, but I went into the little return screen to see what would happen if I tried to return it. And it said that it was worth an $11 return value. So I was like, you know what? Really don't need it. I'm going to just click return and get my $11 in Temu credit back instead of this actual product. And as soon as I clicked the return thing, it said, you've been authorized for a return with no...
just keep the item.
Yeah, keep the item. No actual return necessary.
There may not even be any electronics inside.
So this is literally free or negative $11, however you want to say it. I got
little tip, y'all. Yeah. If you're gonna buy one of these bad boys, buy it. Doesn't really matter what you pay on Temu, and then click return.
Yeah,
it was immediate that you got the
$11 credit back. Yeah, immediately.
This is terrible. This is terrible. Don't do this. I just want to say how terrible this is. That no one should do this. But what if there was like a thread on Reddit, maybe there is, where people list the items that don't require you to return the item.
Really?
Thing. Like, what if there was one? That would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
I would not recommend doing it. That would be because it's theft.
It was not a thing I was aware of. But this,
if someone has that, send it to Lance so that he can have it shut down.
I truly don't. That's messed up. But this was innocent, and I did not know that existed. So that's pretty messed up. But that's
I don't know if that exists.
That sounds like Reddit.
It sounds like it probably exists.
Yeah. So this is it, man. Yeah. So I think it just does regular charging if you need it to, and I'm not sure what the pulse feature is.
No, well, I've heard of chargers that can get a charge into old dead batteries.
Oh, well, I have one sitting over there. Should we put it on it?
Probably, and then we could report back next episode.
We could.
Or see.
Yeah.
If you guys also noticed two things, just figured I'd bring it up, address the elephant in the room. The microphone is sitting up here behind the cup. That is, do you want to explain why the microphone's up there?
Tell you what, I will while you see what this is for.
All right. I'll read it.
There's the repair function. Read that bottom paragraph.
Okay.
All right. So I lost one of the mics. Our mics come in a beautiful little case, and I went to remove it from where we normally store it, and it hit the ground, and the lid popped open, and the mics flew out. And one of the mics went somewhere on the floor in the garage, and I have moved stuff, swept stuff, cleaned things up to try to find out where it might have gone, and cannot find it. So I placed an order for a brand new one on eBay today. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll get a mic back at some point. That's why a couple of the videos where we're working together, where there's no good audio. And I got a haircut. Usually I wear a hat, but I wanted to show this bad boy off. It's a little too fancy. It's a little too fancy for me.
Okay. What did the repair function say?
The 8 hours. For 8 hours up to 24.
And it will repair a battery?
Yeah, but it doesn't give you any...
Okay.
It's pulse repair. It repairs it by pulsing. Well, tonight, guys, we're going to get into the thick of it. I don't know how much we really got on this one, but we are going to talk about car purchases that we probably shouldn't have made. Sometimes, I was thinking, the Cadillac is relevant to the discussion.
Oh, really?
I'm not saying I wouldn't have bought it, but when I reached in there and, grabbed the wire harness, it's hard as a rock, and then every clip is falling apart, I thought, maybe I should have bought a nice one.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to go back on some of our car purchases. Obviously, we go through a lot of cars and talk about some of the ones that maybe we wouldn't have bought if we had the to do it over again.
Yeah. I can think of two right now. They were both green.
Okay. All right, give them to us. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I got a couple
I'll give you number one, though.
All right.
All right. I have no idea how I ended up with this, actually. I want to say perhaps a trade. Maybe somebody traded this vehicle to me. I don't feel like I bought it, but somehow I wound up with it. I had this Isuzu Rodeo. That was
Rodeo.
It was like rusted out and
the whole frame was shot.
Just junk.
I think we bought it at the auction.
I bought that?
I think we bought it at the auction. I want to say it was like $250.
I thought somebody came and traded it into us.
And it was shut off randomly.
Yeah.
Like you'd just be driving it and it'd be like, you're done.
Yeah.
You've reached your destination.
That's actually the vehicle that we started our honk from the passenger seat prank on each other. I think we were in that vehicle.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. So we started doing this thing where like whoever was the passenger would just reach over and lay on the horn in traffic behind somebody else. Like we'd be at a red light. It's clearly red. The people in front do not need to go. But the passenger reaches over just to screw with the driver and honks the horn just to get the people in front to go. Which
is a funny thing to do.
What in the world?
I didn't start it.
Did I?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know if it was in that car. That I cannot recall, but I can recall where it happened the first time. And it was at a set of train tracks. A train was going across.
In Carlisle.
In Carlisle.
Yeah.
And I was driving. You reached over to some teenage girl in a silver, I want to say Focus maybe, in front of us.
Okay.
And you were just like, did it. And she like looks back like, what in the world?
There's nothing I could possibly do.
And he did it like 4 more times to her while we're sitting there. And I'm like, my hands are up in the air. All right. Like
it's not me.
It is not me. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
So that's one of your two. You want to hold the other one?
Yeah.
Or you want to just go for it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have 3 for my next one because they're all the same car.
Oh, what?
All right. And I mentioned this. This was very, very early days of the channel. But it just was a series of events that I just needed to just not have happen. Okay. I got in my mind that I really wanted a 6-speed manual G6 GTP. Pontiac Grand Prix, the coupe GTP. Because I thought they looked pretty nice. I actually still kind of like them when the back end, I thought
Can I stop you for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thought of you tonight. I was at a store, pulled in a parking space beside a G6 coupe.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the passenger seat of that car lane was the gauge cluster. Like, I don't know if it's famous.
I probably have that.
I don't know if they go bad or they don't go bad or whatever, but that one was being worked on.
So the G6 is actually an okay car. We've talked about it on this podcast before, but I ended up buying 3 in like 2 days. I found a convertible first. Actually, that one was just a GT. That's actually what started it. I've forgotten how this happened. I think I was looking for I never got the manual GTP. Like, that never happened. The thing that I wanted never happened anyways. Yeah. So, first one, I found a convertible.
Yeah.
And then I found, but it needed, it was wrecked. It was wrecked in the front end. And the guy gave me the title, said he was going to send, like, I don't even know. Like, he was like, oh, I got somebody, or I'll send the title he seemed like an okay guy. I never got a good title for the car. I think I ended up with the title, but it was signed by the wrong person. Didn't have identification, wasn't notarized. Pennsylvania, you have to notarize. It's like that car was kind of dead in the water. And when I got it home, actually, after like listening to it, I was like, this thing definitely has a top end, not bottom end, top end motor noise. I was like, there's no real point in doing anything. So I parted that car out and actually made bank. So that part was good. Then I bought another one that had a bad transmission because I thought, well, I'll use the front end from that one, put it on the other one. I actually did most of that work.
That was, so then I had a black one, right?
Very dark gray, or brown. But I bought, anyways, the second one. And then then I thought the title thing was going to work out is when this happened. I bought them back to back. I bought one the one day, one the next day. And so neither of those cars worked out. So I was like, fine, I'm just going to get what I want. But I found a non-manual GTP in New Jersey that Lance and I went and picked up. And then once I drove it for a little bit, I realized that the car's really not that good at anything. Yeah. Just not a great car. Not fast. Not good on fuel. Had a slight transmission issue. Like you were fine if you didn't floor it. But and the rockers started rusting out immediately. But I bought it on eBay on a bid thing, so it was mine, sight unseen type of situation.
Right.
So yeah, I wouldn't have gone down the G6. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have bought the G6s. I would have skipped those.
You know, the amount of times I've been disappointed by vehicles that I went to pick up in the states of New York or New Jersey is almost 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think back through, and I picked up a lot of cars in both those states, and I'm trying to think of ones that, like, when I did, I was happy with what I got.
It's like Philly. I mean, like, I don't buy cars.
Well, Philly's basically New Jersey. I mean,
yeah,
it is.
Dude, Philly? No, it is.
It really is. I mean, it's right there.
I would actually.
Yeah.
If I could redraw the map right there.
Gerrymander that bad boy?
I would.
I'd gerrymander that right over
Jersey,
to New Jersey.
You're going to have...
Yeah.
You're going to have Philly.
Yeah. Let them have it.
Get them a nice big city like that.
Yeah.
They'll be thankful.
Yeah, New Jersey's going to love it. Yeah. We can keep the Liberty Bell, right?
For sure. I think that's probably on the outskirts.
Independence Hall.
Yeah. That's...
Okay.
If I'm drawing it, I guarantee we can.
And the Rocky Stairs at the Museum of Art.
I'll go 50-50 on that one. I mean,
the stairs.
I'm never going to the Museum of Art. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. At least we got that sorted out. But yeah. So my next one.
Yep.
From New York.
Okay.
I bought, I think, maybe an eBay bid. I think
it happens.
Yeah, and it was a very clean looking, like 96 or 97 extended cab. I think it was a 97. It had, I think, the third door. Extended cab Chevy pickup truck 1500. And I went up there looking at a truck that I was pretty sure was not rusty based on the pictures. And when I got up there, it just creative photography, those chrome strips along the bottom edge, all the different things. And I mean, underneath, just crusty as could be. And I basically brought it home, did new brakes because they, brake lines are rusted out, brake calipers are rusted fast, you name
everything.
It. Yeah, I drove it home, but
shouldn't have.
And so I redid the brakes so it actually stopped nice, and it did run sort of okay. But I put it for sale in my grandparents' front yard, which right along a major highway, and it sold within a few weeks or whatever. But man, that thing, New York.
Oh man, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that truck. It was bad. It was bad. The one that I was thinking of next was actually more recent. But probably my most recent one that I was like, I really shouldn't have bought that. Is
STSV?
Yeah, real recent. No, I'm still. I mean, the jury is out. But I think the STSV is actually going to work out okay. It's just going to be a little bit of a intensive thing. No, I bought another H3. Not my first two. My first two H3s that I've used to make my current Hummer H3.
Yeah.
I was like, those worked out really well, and I parted out, and I made bank on the parts.
You said bank twice so far in this.
Did I?
It was
Really?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You made bank on the G6 convertible.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I made money on the H3s.
Was it like a lot of money?
It was a decent amount.
And you put it in the bank?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably spent it immediately.
Okay.
And I thought I found another one for $1,000, like 2 hours away. I don't even know if I put this on the channel. I don't remember whether I filmed this.
Was it the one in the mud?
It was like down in the mud. I found another one. I was like, I'm just going to part it out. It'll be great. I got there. The thing was pretty rusty, but I drove so far, and I was like, I think I can still, make some money off of it or whatever. And I didn't make a freaking dime off that thing. Really? I spent 6 hours.
Was it white?
White one. Yeah. I had it just for a little bit. I sold some stuff off of it, but by the time it was all said and done, it did go to someone who needed the front frame section. Their daughter crashed one. They do watch the channel, I believe.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I don't know if they, watch these episodes, but and so that part was good. Immediately once I brought it home, it was like, I don't know why I went through with this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've gotten caught on ones that were like my word a few times. I see something that appears to be a great deal. I've told the person verbally, I will take it, and I get there, and I do have the money, and I just take it because I said I would.
100%.
Yeah,
I will say, I don't
sometimes.
feel bad on ones where you get there, and you're like, let's say I text and go, is there any rust?
Yeah. Or is
they say no.
Yeah.
I go, and I get there, and there is rust.
Yeah.
You lied.
Right.
My deal was obviously on this being accurate. Right. So, it's just not a deal at that point. Yeah. To me, now eBay, you're kind of stuck on that to me. Yeah. Your due diligence should have been done ahead of time.
Yeah.
I guess there's a few maybe exceptions to that.
Right.
But,
I bought a Corvette one time that I regretted.
Oh, tell us about that.
Yeah,
I actually don't remember the details. I was young when this happened.
Yeah, this is like it was a 77 or maybe 76, something like that, Corvette. And it ran. It actually had a good running, small block in it. And it would shift and stop and, all the different things. But whole interior needed redone. It, you could tell that people had started to take it apart, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Paint didn't shine. And biggest thing was... my dad, being a Corvette guy, told me, you never buy a Corvette with rubber bumpers. That's that's a non-collectible version of a Corvette.
There were some rough years.
Yeah. So basically that means like that style, up to 72 or 73 had chrome bumpers, and that was fine. Yeah. But when they switched over after that, that's when you stop. You don't buy those. You don't buy the 80s. You don't buy the 90s, or really, I guess maybe 2000s, but not for collectability. Yeah. You just buy them because you want to drive one. So anyway, but it didn't have rust in the typical subframe area above the wheel wells in the rear, and that's what he told me it was going to be bad. So it actually had a solid frame under it. It was a worthwhile vehicle, but also not.
How much you get for it? Do you remember it?
I think I gave $1,500,
okay.
And I think I sold it for $2,500 in the same condition.
So not the worst deal.
Not the worst, but I had to go to the Poconos. It was in.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been. I think that H3 was near the Poconos.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. A lot of New York people.
They vacation
to the Poconos.
And then they're like, we should move here.
Yes.
Which is what I do. I'm on vacation.
Look how nice Pennsylvania is. Let's bring our crap over here.
Oh,
I hope we don't have New York viewers, but if we do, you understand what we're talking about.
I know for a fact when we picked up that car, I had a couple who were like, hey, you're close to us.
Yeah. Well, that's upstate New York.
Here's the thing. New York City, I'm not a New Yorker, so I shouldn't probably even talk on these types of subjects, but I assume I'm not a Philly person, and and I assume the people in New York are not New York City people.
Most of the people I meet that when I say
it's pretty rural.
Where are you from? They literally say this sentence: New York, not the city.
Yeah, because I think it's a difference.
Yeah,
I think there's a difference there for sure.
Yep.
I'm gonna go one that you bought, but I bought.
I don't remember it.
Well, you will in a minute. And I think I did tell this story, so it might be redundant, but at least one time. And that was the 300. I bought a Chrysler 300 with the Hemi all-wheel drive, which is kind of what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because I texted
you told me
Lance.
To buy it. Yeah.
I texted Lance a link to it. And then 20 minutes later on Copart, he's like, hey, I got that for you.
Yeah. You wanted it.
I was like, we didn't talk about a price.
I think we did.
Well, maybe we
I think we got to go. I think I might have said, how much do you think's reasonable for that?
That might have happened.
And you're like, oh, I'd probably go up to 2,000.
Something like that. Yeah. I think I lost money on it, and it wasn't great.
Was it the one you sold to the guy that came with like the rollback from Harrisburg?
Yeah, he bought my other 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big 300 or Chrysler guy.
Yeah.
And so, I bought that bad boy accidentally. I was like, I actually wasn't like.
Was that the one with the short dipstick?
There was some stuff with it. I don't remember all.
Okay. There was one that like the oil wouldn't measure right or something like that.
Yeah, there was.
Like the dipstick tube was.
I don't
wrong.
remember. Well, from the factory, those cars didn't have a dipstick tube. It's been a little bit since I've had a 300 now.
For the oil?
No. Sorry, training.
Okay.
Training fluid.
Okay.
Didn't have one, but you could buy one, put it in. I think on the one, somebody bought the wrong kit for maybe a different car, maybe from a Grand Cherokee that's a little bit shorter or something like that. So, it was actually like an okay car, but it was wrecked, and I just didn't really feel like doing anything with it. So I think I sold it just
the way it was.
Yeah. I think I lost a little bit on it, but it wasn't like the worst. And I might have bought it anyways, but I was not expecting him to bid on it for me. I know that. And I was like, it's all good. I'm not upset.
No,
I don't think I was upset then.
Sorry
But
about that.
it was a funny situation.
Yeah. No, it was.
It was like more like, I was just kind of showing you that. Kind of wanted to get your opinion, see what you thought. But it was going right then, so there wasn't a lot of.
Did you see the news about the guy that
the NASCAR
sold the
truck?
NASCAR truck?
Yes, I had somebody text me about it today.
Okay.
And I was like, if I go to jail, it's probably going to be for something like that. I don't know.
I still don't quite understand.
The problem is the VIN. They swapped VINs from another truck.
Like a real truck.
Yeah, so if you didn't look up the article, or it's on the news, but it's local, so I don't know if it'll be national news. In Pennsylvania, a guy sold girl, I don't know, sold a NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series truck, actual race truck, as street legal.
But it had like headlights and taillights.
They put headlights and all those things. They didn't go through the proper channels to actually get it registered. They just took a VIN from something else, put it on it, and said that it is now a street legal truck.
Okay.
They should have went and got a custom build VIN with its own thing. So they swap VINs. Essentially.
Which is
however, they sold it at auction to the person who is now, I guess, the one suing or found out or whatever. And no, actually, they got pulled over. That's what it was. The person who bought it got pulled over, I believe.
And the cop was like, that doesn't make
any
sense.
That doesn't make any sense. And that's how it all happened.
Okay.
But they bought it for $10,000.
Oh, that's a great deal.
I was like, I'll risk it.
Yeah, like, is it still out there for sale?
Dude, I'll give them, I mean, with the story attached to it, I'll give them 6 right now.
Well, just give him 10.
I'll give them 10 right now.
Yeah. Let us know if it's out there. I'm curious, actually. So,
all right. What other ones have you? I mean, you've done a lot. I know we just told the story of the Buick that you took straight to the junkyard. Well, that was like 2 episodes ago. But
also green.
Yeah, green's a
green truck. Green Buick and
I told the story about my 1500 HD that I immediately
also green,
which was also green. That's why I'm thinking of it.
Yeah,
they had a bunch of problems off of eBay, and I probably shouldn't have bought it. And they did lie about it, blatantly on what it was. But I did take it, and I made money off of it. I drove it for 6 months or a year, and then made bank off of it.
Oh, you made bank?
I made bank off of it.
You put that money in the bank?
I made a little bit of money off of it. And so I don't really count that as a big fail.
Yeah.
That's it was bad. Okay, but it wasn't.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
How about the Focus out here with the scent?
Yeah,
they don't know anything about that.
That's probably a mistake. Well, because you don't have smell-o-vision. But if you did, you would not want to have it.
It is the rankest.
So I have a Ford Focus that if I could figure out a way to get rid of the mouse smell, is like a 30,000 mile Ford Focus.
Yeah, it's a brand new car.
Like you open the hood and you look under, and I mean, like, it's like still shiny aluminum on the engine and stuff. Like, I mean, literally like a new car that hardly ever got driven, but they parked it, didn't use it, mice infested it, and just made it their home. I mean, like a mouse version of an ant farm is what I would call
Yeah,
it.
no, they were in it actively. Like when we were like taking the stuff apart.
Yeah,
like,
every tunnel and crevice they're in. And so the entire interior just reeks of mice. I've removed the headliner, the carpet, the console,
well,
the
it's
seats,
like soaked through the headliner.
Yeah,
I forgot it.
yeah.
Like you can see the stains. It's not water damage. It's pee from the mice.
So what my attempt was, and I kind of just gave up on it, was that I was just going to buy another Focus that had a nice interior and just literally swap every fabric component in it. But I literally have all the fabric components out of it pretty much. I mean, like right now I threw some of the stuff kind of back in just for storage. Yeah. But I had it open, all 4 doors open, metal floors, metal ceiling, and it still stank like mice. Now I don't know that I ever actually like took everything out and like pressure washed it, like Dawn soap and like tried to like get rid of the oils of the urine or whatever. So I'm not done with that project, but like I'm probably done with that project. But it would be awesome to have like running driving, like it's a clean title, everything like that. Like somebody could have like a 30,000 mile Ford Focus.
Imagine if COVID was still going on with the smell stuff. You could have sold that car immediately.
Tell them to wear an N95.
No, it takes away your smell.
Oh, it takes away your smell.
Remember, you lost your smell.
And make them wear an N95.
And this car would bring the smell back.
It's like smelling salts. Yeah, it would wake you up. Like you couldn't fall asleep at the wheel. There's many.
It is the first one that I like when we were working on it. I forget what we had to do because it had chewed wires. Yeah. Imagine that. And we were fixing that. I think we actually did get it fixed eventually, but I had to like sit in while he was taking the battery out or something. I don't remember all the details. And I'm sitting in there and I'm like, I can't be in this car any longer. Like it is, my eyes are burning, skin's melting off. It was nasty. It is nasty.
Weirdest thing, Copart did not place a biohazard designation on that.
It is the most biohazard. Weird part is it's clean inside.
Right.
Like it is not visually.
Yeah, pictures look good.
Yeah, it looks good, but man, honestly, the biohazard ones have not really ever been too much of an issue.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But if Copart had scratch and sniff on their pictures, my goodness,
that would have been a $1 car. It is exactly like Seinfeld.
Yeah,
it really is. They had to give the car. He gave it to a homeless guy, but
who doesn't want it?
Even a I'm not even joking that a homeless person would not sleep for this thing.
There is a rant that Ryan Reynolds goes on in The Hitman's Bodyguard. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you got to see it.
I don't think maybe I have. I don't know.
He talks about his car and trying to get it clean, and it's just like he's like at some point you just cut your losses.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Any others?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know I have had many. One would be I bought a 97 Toyota Camry off of eBay because the pictures looked great. Like they used magic photography. And I got there and that car was a hunk of junk.
Yeah.
Just real bad car. I think I did flip it and actually make a little bit of money after... like CV, like it was supposed to run and drive, like CV axle, mirrors were busted off. Somehow the mirrors were busted off and it wasn't visible in the photos.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was one of the early renditions of AI.
Yeah, it was like a chat GPT.
I mean, it was 5 solid years before any AI stuff, but they had the beta.
They figured it out.
They ran the beta.
They used Siri.
Yeah. Shout out Tom Masano.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. They were great. I don't know who their photographer, but like when you would go back and look at the photos, you'd be like, no, the mirror is broken off. That's weird that I didn't notice that when I looked at all of these in detail. But it just it was a bad car. I remember thinking the second I saw it that shouldn't have bought that one.
Yeah.
So it was all right. Well, I think that's good. That's good. Some fun cars there that we screwed up on.
I want to do this thing where we encourage people who haven't watched the podcast yet to like binge watch it. I think that they would really enjoy starting at episode 1 and just going through it. I'm sure whoever's watching this has already seen the other ones because we just kind of have a real core following of just about 110 people or so.
It's not high
that watch the podcast. But if you're one of those ones that just came in recently and you hadn't seen the previous ones, I think it'd be a fun thing to just go to the podcast playlist and just binge watch this bad boy from episode 1. See how much we've grown.
Well, the mics made a big difference.
Yeah.
Around episode, I don't know, 6, something like that, I think. We got real mics and mic now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just recently we decided to go away from that.
Yeah. And we got lights that you guys can't see. They're behind you and above you. And I do want to do something because there's a lot of space above this flag. I don't know if you've ever noticed that.
I watch myself.
Okay.
When I watch the podcast episodes, I look at me and I go, wow, that guy, he really is something.
Yeah.
And not in a positive way.
Oh, buddy. No. You gotta speak good things out there.
Oh, speak positive stuff in the world.
Yeah,
dude. Like I'm just funny, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And
don't make it get depressing at the end of the episode.
No.
You're like, we only got 110 people.
We do.
I suck.
We do only have 110 people because I suck.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on Friday. If you're watching it on Monday, best of luck with that.
Yeah. Well, happy Monday.
It's gonna be a son of a gun. All right. See you guys.
See ya.